Ottawa comes in at 5-10, 3-8 in the KCAC. They have lost 2 straight. Southwestern, on the other hand, 1-16, 0-11 in conference play, losers of 13. So, Bruce, someone's losing streak's going down tonight.
You're exactly right. That's usually what happens. When 2 teams that are, dropping some games, someone has to come out a winner. And it would be good to see both these teams play. We haven't seen them play for a while. I know that Southwestern was able to get a game in, but our Braves had a extended break. And it's good. It's going to be good to see them back in action here this evening.
Well, we'll start with the visitors. Kind of a unique situation for them, hit by COVID earlier than everyone else. Had to actually forfeit their final 2 games of the 2021 winter schedule. Have come back and actually played McPherson pretty close. Only lost by 2, 68-66. But a tough outing against Oklahoma Wesleyan on Saturday, an 80-44 loss where they trailed 48-12 at halftime.
Right. This is a Mountain Birder team that is pretty scrappy. Plays really, really hard. Of course, they haven't won a ball game, but they're well coached by Whitney Corley, a player that has been in Kansas, JUCO basketball, and the KCAC for a while. And she has her kids playing really, really hard. I think I got to watch a little bit of their game on live stream when they played Avila. Was really competitive there. And like you said, they took Mac to the wire. So they're itching for a win. And nobody wants to be winless in conference play. So the Braves are going to have to be ready.
For the Braves, haven't played a game, or I guess an official game, since December 13th. Did have a scrimmage before they were scheduled to play their first conference game against Oklahoma Wesleyan last Wednesday. That was canceled. Ottawa had to forfeit that game. But you go back to December 13th and that loss at McPherson. Ottawa led going into the fourth quarter, 59-55, and really felt like they had a handle on that game. It's hard to explain what that atmosphere was like because it was a 2 o'clock tip. There was about 15 people in the building, and you're already far away from the fans anyways inside that building. But Ottawa really controlled the tempo. Brittany Roberts was frustrated, but in the fourth quarter, Ottawa got into foul trouble and were outscored 23-14, and the Bulldogs won that game. Going away, it felt like at the end of that one, 78-73. But for a long time, Haley Franklin was the best player on the floor.
Yeah, that was a tough loss. I was trying to drop in on the live stream and watch that one there. A little bit. The Braves are up pretty much that entire game, and the next thing you know, they lost that lead. And like you said, that atmosphere is a little different there at MAC. Tough place to play, and the Braves could close that out. So that was a game that they could get back, with being on the road. So tonight's a huge game, starting this somewhat of a second half of KCAC play here coming out of the winter break.
Ottawa finds themselves 3 games out of the KCAC tournament as they sit at 3-8, Bethel at 4-7, and then McPherson in that final KCAC tournament spot at 6-5. We'll take our first break. You've been listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Someday you will be involved in making funeral arrangements, and when you are, we would appreciate it if you would consider our funeral home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard in funeral service.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse as we get ready for game 1 of our doubleheader between Ottawa University and Southwestern College. Other games this evening as we kind of roll through the schedule. York at St. Mary. That one has already started. We'll get you a score of that one at halftime. Bethel is at Avila. Receiving Goats Tabor at McPherson. Oklahoma Wesleyan at number 9 Sterling. And Friends at Receiving Goats Kansas Wesleyan and Bruce. As you look at the KCAC standings, that win by Friends against Ottawa towards the end of November has propelled them as they have found themselves in second place. A 3-way tie in second, but they now hold the tiebreaker over both Tabor and Avila as they sit at 8-3, and everyone continues to stare up at Sterling at 10-1.
Yeah, Coach Jadderson down there at Friends is trying to put us in himself the talks of Coach of the Year in the KCAC. So he's got the ladies playing well, extremely well down there. And there's just one of those teams that, they be out of ball games. The next thing you know, they're leading by 6, just the way they play. So interesting standing there, and they got themselves in the mix of being in the top in the KCAC.
Tonight will be the 88th meeting between OU and Southwestern. The Builders lead the series 54-32-1. But Ottawa on a 3-game winning streak against Southwestern College. Ottawa did win both meetings last year, a 54-42 win in Winfield, and then a win here in Wilson Fieldhouse on January 27th, 65-53. We'll go ahead and wrap up the pregame show when we come back. It's opening tip between OU and Southwestern. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM at KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Why does Walgreens offer copays as low as $0 and 90-day refills? Because we care about Medicare, so you don't have to. I mean, do you really care to hear me go on about same-day prescription delivery making your life easier? Or how there's a pharmacy expert available 24/7 and one-click refills? Well, I just did anyways. Fill your Medicare prescriptions with Walgreens and save.
$0 copays apply to Tier 1 generic drugs and select plans with Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Restrictions apply. See walgreens.com/Medicare for complete details.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll get to the starters for the Southwestern College Mound Builders at 1-16, 0-11 in the KCAC. At guard number 0, Kowacia Alsop, a 5'6" sophomore from Bastrop, Texas. At guard number 10, Denisha Anderson, a 5'6" junior from Port Arthur, Texas. At guard number 20, Katie Klimkowski, a 5'8" freshman from Hara, Oklahoma. At guard number 31, Shaylin Choate, a 5'4" senior from Trinidad, Colorado, a transfer from Oklahoma Panhandle State. And at center number 44, Sydney Dennis, a 6'1" senior from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. They are coached by Whitney Corley in her 7th season. Assistant coach Jordan Bishop and Jasmine Lasky. For Ottawa University, 5-10, 3-8 in conference. At guard will be number 2, Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At guard number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" senior from KCK. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, a 5'9" senior from Toronto, Canada. At guard number 15, Jordan Bianco, a 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. And at forward, number 45, Kinesia Payne, the 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. Braves coached by Tarnisha Scott. Record of 16-26 overall in her 2nd season. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Bonnie Simpkins. Ottawa in the white jerseys, white shorts. Braves in black, outlined in gold. For Southwestern, purple jerseys, purple shorts. White and black down the side of the jersey. Southwestern across the chest in white, outlined in black. And we're ready to jump it up as Dennis jumps up against Payne. And Dennis wins the tip. And the Builders will have the first possession as Ottawa plays their first game since December 13th. Dribble handoff right side for the Builders. They'll go to Dennis down low. Kicks it right side out to Alsop. Alsop's runner in the lane good, and she'll bank it in from 4 feet. And the Builders take a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, good start here for the Builders. They get an early bucket against the Braves.
Attacking inside, Ottawa able to find Payne as Franklin beat the entire trap down the floor, and Ottawa ties it up at 2.
Payne getting off to a good start of getting back in the starting lineup.
Both teams showing full court pressure early on. Both these teams well up in the rankings in the KCAC when it comes to steals and turnovers. And that ball is tipped out of play, goes off the hands of Dennis as she was looking to post up on Payne. Ottawa coming in, Bruce, 11.6 steals per game. For Southwestern, 10.1. So this pressure is warranted for sure. And just like that, Braves had their first turnover as Bianco was looking for Payne in the middle of the floor, but she had already sprinted into the front court, and that ball ends up in my hands here on press row.
That's what I was talking about prior to the game. These Builders will get after you in the full court.
9 minutes to go in the first quarter, tied at 2, all the way inside, left-hand layup, no. Dennis had the offensive rebound, and laying on the floor for OU is Jaleesa Simons, as she was trying to work off a screen and might have taken just a loose knee there that caught her, and she's going to limp to the sideline. So that will bring a sub for OU. It'll be Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon, into the game for Simons. That's a big loss for OU. Hopefully she is okay. Skip pass left side to Vaughn. Liz looks to attack the free throw line. Right-hand pass out to Payne, trying to avoid the travel. Tied at 2, 1:20 into the first quarter. Vaughn at the free throw line as Ottawa looking to post up with Payne, and they're going to call a 3-second violation on Canisia. That's the second turnover on OU in 3 possessions. And that looked like it was there, Bruce. Just took too long to feed Payne down low.
Yeah, the high-low, or Vaughn could have just ripped through and taken it to the right hand.
Shaylin Choate, middle of the floor to Anderson. Anderson drives. That's going to be an offensive. No, it's going to be a blocking foul, as I thought the contact was created by Anderson. And the first team foul on OU. First personal on Amir Lowe. It was on the floor, as the Builders will inbound on the far side. They'll go inside to Dennis. Her shot too strong. Offensive. Oh, it's a defensive rebound and gets Ottawa out on the break. Good look from Franklin, finds Liz, and Ottawa has their first lead. Up 4-2. Credit to Haley Franklin to stay with that loose ball there, Bruce.
Yeah, as a guard, she does a great job of staying on the defensive rebounds, and she used that athleticism to get that possession.
Braves with their first lead, up 4-2. Again, Anderson all the way inside, and that ball is going to be knocked out of play. That's the second time we've seen that screen on the backside high post, as Anderson just kind of looping off that, similar to what Ottawa's done with Liz Vaughn in the past.
Right. They're going to have to definitely hedge out on that screen because it's causing problems right now.
Again, Southwestern inbounds on the baseline. Choate backs in on Bianco. Left side pass, three-pointer on the wing, off the back rim by Klimkowski, and the rebound by Canisia Payne for OU. Southwestern made their first field goal of the game, have now gone 0 for 4 in their last 4. Vaughn down low to Payne, spins on Dennis, gets inside. That one comes up short. Rebound for the Builders, and they've got numbers 3-on-2. Left side pass, Klimkowski. Up top for Alsop. And she'll just hold it between the circles. Pats the top of her head and works left wing. Screen set by Dennis at the free throw line. Alsop settles for a 20-footer. Hits off the side rim and goes out of play. It'll be OU possession. Braves early on, 2 of 3 from the floor, but they've turned it over twice. The Builders are 1 for 5. And here comes the pressure again. After every dead ball, we've seen the Builders look to go full court pressure. Franklin's in trouble near midcourt. Has to get it across, finds Liz. They'll skip it far side. Amir Lowe left all alone. She'll shoot it. It's off the front rim. Offensive rebound. Put back by Payne is good. And she is off to a really good start early on. 6-2 OU. Shaylin Choate gets past the pressure from Franklin. Dribble to the right wing, brings it back up top for Alsop. Down low, they'll go to Dennis. Up top, Anderson to the free throw line. Stops her dribble, picks it up. Left side, Klimkowski in the corner for Alsop. Alsop drives on Bianco and able to force a foul on Jordan. That'll be her first personal. Second team foul on the Braves in the first quarter, as it's a 6-2 Brave lead. 6:41 remaining in the first quarter. First sub for Southwestern, they'll bring in Paige Urquhart into the game, the 5'4" sophomore from Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Is able to play in her hometown on Saturday. Urquhart, I don't think that touched anyone. Oh, it did. It went off the arm of Lowe, but good defense that time from Amir.
Yeah, Urquhart coming in, being aggressive. Going north-south.
Bianco will get a sub as they will bring in Kennedy Bankett, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. Southwestern inbound on the baseline. They'll go to Urquhart, left wing. Inside to Dennis. Backs in, turns. Good help defense from Blizz. Creates the turnover as Dennis called for the travel.
Yeah, Dennis presents a problem for the Braves on the inside, especially when Payne goes out. So great double team there by Vaughn to force that turnover.
6 minutes and 30 seconds to go first quarter. Ottawa up 6-2. Bank it to Franklin. And Haley will bring it back out and reset the offense for OU. They have 16 on the shot clock. Franklin, Devon at the free throw line, now to the elbow. Faces up, now backs in. She'll look to attack, gets inside, and Dennis is going to be called for the foul as Liz hits the floor hard. And Sydney Dennis is not one to stay away from contact, that's for sure. And she's going to make Liz earn it from the foul line.
Well, you're exactly right. Dennis rotates there off of Payne and meets Liz right at the rim with some authority.
Southwestern second in the conference in blocks per game at 4.7. Dennis had 4 by herself in that loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan Saturday. Free throw off the mark from Liz. Vaughn on the season, a 73% foul shooter. It's her first trip to the line this evening. (6-2) OU, one more upcoming for Liz. It's off the back rim, no good, but it's tipped up. Offensive rebound for Amir Lowe. Ottawa gets another opportunity. Franklin is going to keep it herself. Again, they're going to go to Vaughn just behind the free throw line. Payne off the glass, good, and that could have been an and one as Dennis with a lot of contact, but Kinesia Payne was 6 points early on, and a loose ball that gets knocked out of play by OU. Ottawa trying to stack the pressure on the Builders early on.
Braves are making it known that they're going to attack Dennis here on the inside with Payne, and she is definitely doing a great job of finishing her shots.
Urquhart, right side pass, just in front of the Ottawa bench. Choke going to take a 15-footer, no. Dennis gets her own rebound, and then she falls out of bounds as she ended up running into Klimkowski on the baseline. Sub for Southwestern as they will bring in Kyra Wynn, a 5'8" sophomore from Universal City, Texas. Full court pressure shown by Southwestern. Braves leading 8-2. 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Franklin double teamed in the middle of the floor. Right side Bankett picks up her dribble. The lefty comes back up top to Vaughn. Pump fake from Liz. Finds Franklin left side. Haley to the free throw line. Little stutter step. Finds Bankett right wing. 13 on the shot clock. Back to Franklin. 10 on the shot clock. Haley goes to Vaughn. She'll back in from the free throw line. Great backdoor cut. Franklin can't hang on to the ball. Payne picks up the loose ball, lays it in. Kinesia Payne has 8 of Ottawa's 10, and the Braves lead at 10-2. Choke 2-on-1 the other way, takes a 10-footer, no, and then there's going to be a foul called on OU for a shove in the back on Sydney Dennis. Goes on Amir Lowe, her first personal. Third team foul on OU.
But a first or second? That's her
second.
second.
It is her second, excuse me. Subs coming for the Braves. We're going to see Brooke Spraggins, the 5'10" freshman from Ames, Iowa. And she's going to be joined by Simone Roland, the 5'3" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Builders to inbound. They go to Dennis in the right corner. And they'll bring it back up top for Alsop. Ottawa leads 10-2, 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. Urquhart drives on Roland. Picks up her dribble. Left side pass for Alsop. Her shot's blocked right back in her face by Franklin. Loose ball picked up by Roland. She'll find Franklin. Haley steps through. She's going to be called for the travel. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh, my goodness. That's 2 that a foul called on Kyra Wynn, her first. That's team foul number 2, Bruce. And might have been a makeup call from her. I don't know. That's a tough one.
That was a tough one there. And Franklin did a great job of splitting the defense there and still finishing it, but they call it on the floor.
Inbound to Roland. She's trying to find Franklin, and she will get it at the tip of the arrowhead. 4:30, clock running, and then Franklin's going to get a push from behind as she was able to go by Alsop. It's team foul number 3 on the Builders. For Alsop, her first personal. Franklin inbound to the right of the OU basket on the baseline. Haley's inbound goes to Spraggins at the top of the key. Spraggins looking left side. She'll look to attack. Lob inside to Payne. Nice turn, and can she finish? No, but she's fouled. And there's really nothing Southwestern can do about Kinesia Payne right now, Bruce.
No, especially with Dennis being out of the game. Off the baseline screen there, Southwestern had to switch. It's called the mismatch on Payne. Spraggins does a good job on the lob pass, and Kinesia is just continuing to be aggressive here in the paint for the Braves.
Sub for OU after the free throw. It looks like it's going to be a Maya Marlette who checks in. First one good for Kinesia. Has 9 points in this first quarter, and Ottawa leading 11-2. One more coming for Payne. 66% foul shooter, makes both. And Ottawa has a 10-point lead. And she'll get a breather, but what a quarter for Kinesia.
Yeah, she's off to a great start here in Wilson Fieldhouse. And quick break for her, and hopefully the Braves can maintain this lead.
12-2 OU, 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Ottawa needing this one tonight to try and keep pace. They want to make the KCAC tournament. Alsa, pass inside, tipped in the air, taken away by Marlette. Ottawa has numbers if they'll go. Roland, left-handed pass, finds Franklin right wing. Haley, inside, that pass is stolen away by Southwestern, but the pass after that taken right back by OU. Marlette, right side for Franklin. 3:52 to go in the quarter. Braves actually on a 12-0 run after the Builders scored the first 2 points of the game. Dribble handoff, finds Spraggins. Ottawa going to swing it around the top of the key. Right side, Roland, 15 on the shot clock, and they're just going to get a push in the back. On the block as Marlette was trying to post up on Urquhart. Bianco checks back in along with Anderson for Southwestern. Bianco in for OU for Haley Franklin.
Shooting.
Yep, and it'll be the 15th foul for Urquhart, her first personal. Marlette to the line, 71% foul shooter, hits the first one. Jackson Heights grad out of Wetmore. Extends Ottawa's lead to 11 with one more upcoming. And she'll hit both. 14-2 OU. 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the quarter. Urquhart, middle of the floor for Vone Thomas. Choke will hold it just in front of press row. Wanted to post up Thomas. Instead, they'll find Anderson. Left-hand dribble for her. Anderson to the elbow. Has to bring it back out to the middle of the floor. Roland staying right with her. Anderson attacks. Left-hand layup, no. Defensive rebound by Marlette, and there's going to be a jump ball as her and Vone Thomas. Little extracurriculars after that, Bruce, but yeah. I think cooler heads will prevail on that one. It'll be a jump ball. Ottawa's possession. Inbound to Spraggins. To Roland, goes right through her hands. A turnover. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. But Anderson dribbles it off the foot of Thomas. And back-to-back jump balls as Anderson and Bankett tie it up. So the Builders will inbound on the far baseline with Anderson. Builders 1 of 11 from the floor, Bruce. They got a runner to start it. Thomas inside, layup's good as she was able to get past Marlette, who got caught on a screen.
Yeah.
And
yeah, great execution there by the Builders with that baseline out of bounds play.
Roland finds Bianco at midcourt, who gets fouled by Choate. Choate, the transfer from Panhandle State. Again, Ottawa back to the foul line as they've been in the bonus since about the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. Dennis returns, taking a seat. It'll be Wynn. Bianco's free throw good as the Braves 5 of 7 from the foul line in the quarter. It's a team, Bruce, that's 20th in the country getting to the foul line over 20 times a game right now.
Yeah.
And I think that is honestly the best way to kill a crowd when you're on the road. Nowhere inside Wilson Fieldhouse tonight. As Bankett wants a 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound by Southwestern. Ottawa's lead at 15-4.
Spraggins by 3.
Oh, you're right. That ball thrown away by Southwestern. It might have fit that time. I did have a referee in front of me, so Bruce gave me a hard time about that one. Payne returns. Marlette will sit. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the quarter. 15-4 Braves. Bankett. Spraggins left side. In the middle of the floor, Bianco. Ottawa breaks the trap. It's a 3-on-2. They'll kick it in the corner. Roland wants a three. The lefty off the back rim. Rebound into the hands of Choate as Bankett went up to get it, but Choate comes away with it. Braves have misfired on their last three. They're 5 of 9 from the field in the quarter. Pick and roll with Anderson and Dennis. Braves do switch. Urquhart in the lane, right-hand layup, no. And a foul called on Dennis as she goes over the back of Payne, and Kinesia looks to add to her early total as she's already in double figures with 10.
That's a second on Dennis. If that is the case, that's a huge advantage here for the Braves.
We'll see if Dennis... They end up actually calling that foul on Urquhart, so Dennis stays with one foul.
That's a break there for the Builders.
Free throw off the mark for Ottawa as Payne unable to connect. Kinesia 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 3 from the free throw line with 3 rebounds. Second no good either. Ottawa's missed their last 4 from the free throw line. Lead at 11, 15-4. 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the first quarter. Roland staying right with Anderson. First time we've really seen Roland this year on the varsity side, and she'll get the steal. Ottawa going to go the other way, and they're going to say she traveled. They'll go back to Southwestern. Vaughn comes in for Spraggins. And a sub for OU as well. It'll be Janiah Hendricks into the game for Roland. Hendricks, the 5'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Anderson, left corner for Urquhart, who's out there with those 2 fouls. Off the screen is Klimkowski. Right side, Thomas. Baseline, Urquhart. Klimkowski in the lane. Left-hand hook shot off the back rim. Long rebound, tipped around. Southwestern comes away with it. They'll get another opportunity. Shot inside, blocked by Payne. And she'll leave it with Bianco. What a first quarter by Kinesia. Payne. We go to Vaughn at the free throw line, now to the elbow. They'll post up inside, but Payne having to get out of there. They'll find Hendricks on a runner from the free throw line. Offensive rebound by Payne. Can she hang on to it? No, it's a loose ball. Anderson comes away with it, but she stepped out of bounds on the far sideline.
Yeah, good hustle there by Anderson to stay with that. If she wasn't able to get a hand on it, Payne was looking for Bianco spotting up there at the three-point line. Bianco would have definitely let that one fly there. So great defense there by the Builders to force the Braves to look at another different option.
Minute and 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Loose ball that ends up being kicked inadvertently. It sends Southwestern out on the break. Urquhart with the layup, no good, and it's knocked out of play by OU. But the turnovers have bit Ottawa early on. They've got 5 of them. But Southwestern hasn't taken advantage, just 2 points off of those 5 turnovers.
Yes.
Alsup returns, as does Kyra Wynn. As we see Vonne Thomas, I believe that's Urquhart, check out. No, she's still in, so that would have been Klimkowski. Inbound on the baseline from the Builders. They want to go out near the three-point line, and that's going to be a foul that Janiah is going to want back. Tried to get the steal on the inbound near the three-point line. That'll be her first personal 14th foul on OU. May got a little greedy.
Right. Be that far away from the basket. When a team that's struggling to shoot from the three-point line, you just need to play solid.
Alsup, right-hand pass almost taken away by Vaughn. Does make it over to Anderson on the right wing. Off the screen, Alsup. Left-hand dribble. Sidesteps. Goes to Dennis at the free throw line. 3 seconds in the lane. Dennis just a little strong, and a rebound for Kinesia. Payne. Payne with 10 points and 6 boards in the first quarter. What a move by Bank. It goes behind the back to clear space and finds Bianco. Ottawa, 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. They'll bring it back up top. Hendricks Hands it off to Vaughn, right side on the NAI logo. Liz in the lane, runner, and then gets a little bit of contact from Dennis as that one came up short, and there'll be a jump ball, which will give Ottawa the possession with 16 seconds. And I thought that shot from Vaughn caught some kind of rim. It was.
It looked like it hit the bottom of the backboard, but I couldn't tell.
So Ottawa only 6 on the shot clock. We'll go to Bianco. Ottawa's got to work quickly. Bianco in the corner. Bank it. Attack. Skips right side. Vaughn just throws one up. She'll hit it from 10 feet on the left wing. Ottawa goes up by 13. That pass tipped up in the air, knocked back into the backcourt. And that will do it for the first quarter as time runs out without a shot. And Ottawa leads 17-4 at the end of one quarter here inside Wilson Fieldhouse. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
I need to be able to work from anywhere, so I need to have supplies, well, everywhere.
It's possible at Staples.
I need the same setup for my home as I have at the office, without twice the cost.
Also possible, because your local Staples store has the tools your business needs to get work done. Now get 40% back in a Staples store bonus when you buy any 2 ink or toner cartridges. Explore what's new at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 1/15, limit 2 in-store only. See staplesconnect.com/store bonus for details.
Why does Walgreens offer copays as low as $0 and 90-day refills? Because we care about Medicare, so you don't have to. I mean, do you really care to hear me go on about same-day prescription delivery making your life easier? Or how there's a pharmacy expert available 24/7 and one-click refills? Well, I just did anyways. Fill your Medicare prescriptions with Walgreens and save.
$0 copays apply to Tier 1 generic drugs and select plans with Walgreens as a preferred pharmacy. Restrictions apply. See walgreens.com/Medicare for complete details.
Welcome back inside Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa leads Southwestern 17-4, Bruce. And after Southwestern made that first field goal of the game, they ended up going 0 of 15 before they made their next shot. As it will be, as we come out of the start of the second quarter, stats overall, Ottawa was 6 of 12 from the field. Southwestern 2 of 17. Braves were 0 of 3 from 3. Southwestern 0 for 1. Ottawa 5 of 10 from the free throw line. Builders did not go to the foul line in the first quarter. Payne leading the way for OU, scoring with 10. Vaughn with 4. Marlette with 2. Starters for OU in the second quarter: Bianco, Franklin, Simons, which is good to see her back out there after taking a little bit of a knock on that left knee. Payne and Vaughn. For Southwestern: Alsop, Anderson, Klimkowski, Choate, and Dennis. Appreciate everyone joining us. First day of classes of the spring semester. Hopefully getting a better crowd inside Wilson Fieldhouse as the evening goes on. We do have a doubleheader with the men's game starting at 7. Left side, it's actually going to be Kyra Wynn who starts this one in the second, as Urquhart will be the one starter not in. And quickly a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa, as they were trying to find Choate at the elbow. Foul goes on Liz, her first personal, first team foul of the second quarter. Builders will inbound on the baseline. Passes tip, makes it out to Choate, left wing. Choate up top for Wynn. Right side, Anderson. Ottawa drops into a zone. Anderson, left-hand dribble, finds Choate, left wing, then back up top to Anderson. Down low, they'll go to Dennis. There's going to be a push called on Kinesia Payne. And that's 2 fouls on OU in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter.
For those tuning in on live stream, sorry, system just shut down. So
technology, huh?
Yeah.
Inbound left side, they'll go on the baseline. Turnaround's blocked by Simons, and Payne will pick up the loose ball. Going the other way is Liz. Liz attacking left side to Bianco. She wants a 3. It's off the top of the backboard, but an offensive rebound by Kinesia. She goes off the glass. Dennis there to attack at the rim, and she swats it away. And the loose ball picked up by Southwestern. Alsop into the short corner, brings it back out right side for Choate. She'll dribble baseline, and Franklin's going to be called for a push-off. Team foul number 3 for Haley. Her first personal. We still have 8 minutes and 58 seconds to play in the second quarter. Southwestern just needs 2 more fouls to go in the bonus.
Yeah. A good job defensively here by the Braves. I mean, man, only 4 points here. Given up here in the first half. Defense is really taking control of the game.
Anderson, left-hand dribble, backs in. Pass is taken away by Franklin. She'll go the other way. Can she get there before the help comes? Great step with the Euro step to get to that left side of the rim, lays it in. As she had 3 defenders bearing down on her. The 19-4 OU lead. They're going to double team Anderson. Bounce pass right side. They'll find Dennis inside on Vaughn. She'll score. After Ottawa tried to double team in the corner there, Bruce.
Yeah, good patience there by Dennis. Much needed bucket there for the Builders to stop the bleeding here in this second quarter.
Down low, Ottawa goes to Payne. She works on Dennis, just throws up a wild shot. Ball's loose, knocked out by OU as it goes off the hands of Simons. And Dennis is starting to find some confidence on the defensive end after Payne scored 10 in the first quarter. Anderson back up top to Alsop. Ottawa shows pressure as they get near midcourt. Anderson bounce pass left side for Wynn. Skip past to Choate. She wants a 3. It's off the side rim. Rebound by Payne, who's going to throw it the other way. Finds Vaughn. Braves have numbers 2-on-1. Liz just going to take it herself. Off the glass, no, but she's fouled, and 2 free throws upcoming. And she was driving in on Choate from that right side.
Yeah. Good aggressive there. Move by Vaughn to get north-south there. I thought they were going to call it on the floor, but they're going to give her 2 free throws here.
Ottawa started the first quarter 5 of 6 from the foul line, missed their last 4 as they sit at 5 of 10. Liz to the free throw line. Her first one is no good. Liz now 0 for 3 from the foul line. Has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Second good. Braves up 14 as they lead it 20-6. 2 minutes into the second quarter, we have had a ton of whistles in this game. Braves going to trap Choate. Her pass is loose, picked up by Franklin. Haley finds Bianco as she was about to travel. Bianco back to Franklin as it's just been, everyone's been all over the place here early on. Definitely looks like Ottawa hasn't played in a couple weeks, just trying to get that game speed down.
Yeah, and Builders have done a great job of speeding the game up too.
And Payne is going to be called for a travel on the baseline. I think she was a little surprised by the pass from Vaughn. Zipped the pass from the far block to the front side post, and Ottawa called for another turnover. And Payne going to come up with a huge steal. And what a first half Canisia Payne has had. Currently is outscoring Southwestern on her own 10-6. Ball is loose. It goes back into the backcourt. 17 on the shot clock for OU. Franklin wants to go pick and roll with Liz. Gets by a defender, and then a whistle and a foul called on Southwestern. That goes on Choate. Her second, team foul number 2. Bianco to inbound in front of the student section on the far side. She'll slap the basketball. They're going to bring Franklin out to come and get it with 20 on the shot clock. Bianco hands it off to Liz. To Franklin, left side as Southwestern drops into a zone. Franklin gets a little shove in the back, then loose ball on the deck. Players go diving. It'll be a jump ball as Choate and Bianco end up on the floor.
Whew. Looked like Franklin got definitely knocked off her pass. Builders were able to get away with one there.
Ottawa with only 4 on the shot clock as they do get possession. They got to work quickly. Franklin with 4 seconds. Just throws up a 3 from straight away. It's an air ball. And it'll be a shot clock violation on OU.
Yeah, the Builders switched to that 2-3 zone there. Took the Braves out of their flow. Might be something that Coach Corley wants to come back to here the next defensive possession.
One consistent for OU has been their 3-point shooting at home. Has been really good. Southwestern turns it over. That pass was intended for Alsop. Goes through her hands and into the student section. But Ottawa right now, Bruce, 0 of 4 from 3. But they've been able to get a lot inside, so it's,
Good trade-off.
Little change of pace. And Bianco loses it out of play, but it goes off the hand of Choate. It's an extended 2-3 zone. You would think this would really allow Vaughn and Payne to go to work. They can get something at the elbow. Vaughn at the free throw line. Finds Franklin. Haley, jab step, right side dribble, finds Bianco. Thought about the three, takes one dribble, then takes the three. It's halfway down and out. And a whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. And that's team foul number 4. If that's on Payne, that's her second, and it is.
Yeah, good look there by Bianco. Great ball fake. Way to put it on the floor. Got a little contact after she landed, but definitely a look that she has to continue to take.
It'll be Brooke Spraggins into the game, so Ottawa going to go small. Vaughn will have to move to the 5 to try and deal with Sydney Dennis. Bounce pass to Alsop on the inbound. Ottawa going to trap. Simons comes over. Bianco has the loose ball, and it's going to be a jump ball as it'll stay with Southwestern. Bianco has been everywhere on the defensive end of the floor.
Yes, great hustle there.
Which I know she's frustrated as she's 0 of 2 from 3 as she was lights out against McPherson back on December 13th. Scored 60. Braves ended up with 3 players in double figures. Bianco, one of those, was 16. Southwestern try to break the trap again, far side. Spraggins just going to back up left side as Alsop going to get a screen from her right and left. Use the one to her left from Dennis to Choate. Drives in the lane, kicks it right side for Thomas. Klimkowski backing in on Franklin. Klimkowski, runner off the glass, hits actually the side of the basket. Out on the break is Simons, but she makes the decision to slow it up, 1-on-3. 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go in the second quarter. Ottawa leads Southwestern 20-6. Vaughn inside, goes into a double team, kicks it out to Spraggins. So look to get in the lane, finds Vaughn. Liz to Bianco. Open 3 for Jordan. Yes, sir. First three-pointer for Ottawa tonight gives them their largest lead as they go up by 18, 23-5. And a timeout called by Southwestern as Ottawa has stretched the lead out to 23-6. My apologies. So a 17-point advantage. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Braves lead the Builders 23-6. We have 4 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second, and it's been tough offensively for OU to find a groove in the second quarter, but their defense has been up to the task. Has held Southwestern to 3 of 21.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, anytime you can hold a team under 20% at any time in the game, that is hats off to the defense. And the Braves at least have been able to muster 23 points out of that. But they just got to continue to keep with that defense intensity.
Braves have to continue to stay out of foul trouble. They've got 14 fouls. And we still have 4 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the half. Back to the full court pressure from OU at Southwestern basketball. Out of that first timeout called by the Builders. Urquhart dribbles out of bounds, is forcing the trap, and the turnover was Kennedy Bankett, who just checked in after the timeout, along with Jordan Bianco, as Ottawa forces Southwestern's 10th turnover. Builders come in with 21 turnovers per game. That's last in the KCAC. So Ottawa trying to get after it on the defensive end.
Yes, they are.
Bianco between the circles will attack right side. She'll find Spraggins. Dribble hand off to Franklin. Up top, Bianco. Round the top of the key to Bankett. Pass inside to Franklin in the double team. They'll find Bianco. Right side, three-pointer on the way for Spraggins. No. She got a good open look. Rebound by the Builders. And then a turnover by Spraggins just takes it right away from Anderson. And then Ottawa loses out of play as they were trying to find Liz Vaughn in the right corner.
Yeah, good job there by Spraggins to stay with that basketball to get an extra possession for the Braves. But then the Braves then turns it over.
That was Ottawa's 8th turnover. It's only resulted in 2 Southwestern points, though. 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Braves up 23-6. Bounce pass for Alsop. They're looking to go to Dennis down low. They can't find her. They have to go in the corner to Urquhart, and it's knocked out by Brooke Spraggins. So it'll remain with the Builders. Dennis and Vaughn with a couple words for each other. They've seen each other a lot over the last 3 or 4 years.
Right.
Anderson to the elbow, hands it off to Urquhart. Right side, Alsop wants a 3. She'll get it. Now they're going to say foot on the line, as it will be a 2. 23-8 Braves. First field goal for the Builders in the second quarter. Liz with Urquhart all over her, and they're going to call foul. Team foul number 3 for Urquhart. Picks up her 3rd personal.
Yeah, great job defensively by the Builders there to force Vaughn into that trap. But you have to stay disciplined and do not reach in once you get that great position.
Franklin has Anderson all on her, and she hands it off to Bianco. Bank it. Make that Spraggins left side. Just tries to float in the lane and scores with the right hand. Brooke Spraggins. That's her first points of the evening. She's now 1 for 3. Ottawa's lead back to 17, 25-8. Braves will double team at midcourt. Alsop, right side Anderson. She has room inside, throws one up, but she's going to travel first. Yes, she does. Spraggins is hoping that whistle was for the charge. Into the game for OU, Simone Roland and Amaya Marlette. Franklin and Vaughn will sit. Have to remember, Bruce, Ottawa trying to go deep into the roster tonight. 3 games this week, and one of those being number 9, Sterling, on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's starting, second half of KCAC play. So, yes, the Braves are going to have to make sure they have fresh legs throughout the week.
That one on Thursday, so they go Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Be back here at home against Tabor on Saturday night. 10 on the shot clock for OU. Bianco left side. Roland wants to shoot a 3. Takes it with confidence and hits it. Simone Roland gives Ottawa a 20-point advantage as they go up 28-8. And Urquhart steps out of bounds. Another turnover on Southwestern. And Simone Roland, this is her first action of the year, Bruce. And it's a big three-pointer. Ottawa, who has improved so much as this year has gone on from behind the three-point line, continuing to find some confidence as they've hit 2 out of their last 3 from deep.
Yes. And Roland, I mean, this is her first night of action, but she was here last year, so she knows Coach Scott's system and plays, and it's good to see her out on the floor.
Into the game for OU, Alyssa Guzman. Braves turn it over. They're trying to find Marlette down low. Guzman, the 5'4" senior from San Antonio, Texas. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the half. Braves up by 20. Dennis off the glass scores. Marlette, nothing really else she could do there, Bruce. Dennis just at 6'1" shoots over Marlette at 5'9".
Yeah, Dennis showed great patience and power to finish that.
Roland inside to Marlette. Good pass backside. Going baseline is Bankett. Brings it back up top. Roland wants another 3. She'll get it. Simone Roland, second three-pointer of the evening. And after that play, Anderson comes up limping. Roland with 6, and those, her first 3 of the game just kind of maybe took a little out of the rhythm, but the last 2 have been really strong from Simone.
Within rhythm, feet are set. She's a lefty. We both like left-hand players, so she has a great rotation on the basketball. So Coach Scott's added some three-point threats.
Dennis on the baseline wildly throws in her midcourt to avoid stepping out of bounds. She does find Alsop. 15 on the shot clock, 1:30 left in the quarter. 31-10 OU. Choke. They're going to go down low to Dennis, goes through her legs. Spraggins scoops up the loose ball. Brooke looking left side, keeps the dribble, just going to take it herself where she finds Guzman right side to bank it in the right corner. Kennedy back up top to Guzman. Alyssa crossover dribble handoff to Roland. Ottawa going to run the dribble weave. Bank it, right side Guzman. They'll go to Marlette at the elbow, finds Roland in the corner. Can she hit her third in a row? Yes! Simone Roland is on fire. 3 3-pointers for her in the quarter. And Ottawa goes up by 24. Braves again trying to trap. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Braves leading 34-10 over Southwestern. Cho, left side. Braves into the zone. Thomas up top for Alsa. Pump fake, drives in the lane. Good feed to Dennis and an easy lay-in for Sydney Dennis.
Yeah, that'd have been tough for the Braves defense to stop. That is just great offense there by the Builders on that play.
Braves can hold for the final shot. It'll be Alyssa Guzman hanging onto it near midcourt. Right side for Spraggins, asking Roland to come and get it, and she does. Simone Roland, 9 points off the bench for the Braves. Roland, little stutter step, finds Marlette, top of the key, right side. Spraggins in the lane, floats, lots of contact, ball's loose. Bankett comes away with it. Braves have 2 seconds. They'll kick it up to Roland, and she can't hang on to it. Throws up a wild 3, but it would not count. As Ottawa takes a 34-12 lead into halftime as they hold the Builders to just 25% in the first half. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books? Shh, this is a library. Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need. I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction. He really does devour literature. Please leave. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Hey, Carrie, we need that tax report by tomorrow. Hey, Bobby, get me that expenses.
For Hari's accounting firm, client growth is exponential.
I know we're a couple of accountants short.
He needs whip-smart accountants at whiplash speed.
Hey, so why aren't these receivables matching up?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents. And Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books? Shh, this is a library. Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need. I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction. He really does devour literature. Please leave. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you and your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
At the half, OU leads Southwestern 34-12, Bruce. And Ottawa tonight, 13 assists in the first half. They average only 12 per game. So sharing the basketball, 13 assists for OU. And it's by no means has it been easy. But Ottawa has found a way to work it inside early in that first quarter and come up with some big shots here in the second with some three-pointers from Roland and from Bianco.
Yeah, no doubt. The Braves got started attacking inside and coming on the outside. Payne got going for the Braves there early. Bianco gets down the first three, and then Roland coming in for her first night in the Braves jersey and knocking down huge three big threes for the Braves to close out the half.
And apologies, Ottawa with 8 assists that updated on the app. I was a little confused. 13 assists on 12 buckets. They've already got one set for the second half, I guess. So 8 assists on 12 made baskets. Still way ahead of where they usually are on the season. But a good start, up 34-12 early on. Ottawa was down 2-0 from that point. Braves actually went on a 12-0 run to go up 12-2. would actually extend that out to 17-4 at the end of one, but it was Canisia paying 10 points in that first quarter to go along with 6 rebounds. Brazier 6 of 12 from the field in the first quarter, and Southwestern just 2 of 17. Brazier would lead 23-6 before a Southwestern timeout with 4:59 to go in the second quarter after Jordan Bianco hit Ottawa's first 3 of the game. Brazier 8 of 18 at that point. Brazier would extend their lead out to as many as 24, but they lead at 34-12 at the break as they outscored Southwestern 17-8 in the first quarter. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll take a look at other scores from around the KCAC. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. Truth and integrity are very important to us at Dengel & Son. Everyone at the funeral home has the moral character to speak the truth. This is Dengel & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
We crossed a local business owner with a disc jockey. What did we get? A biz jockey. We invite you to join us on Thursday, January 20th, when local business owners take over our airwaves as biz jockeys. They'll play the music they want, share your news and weather, have a laugh or two. Oh, and they might talk a little about their business. Don't miss your favorite biz jockey coming January 20th, only on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
At the half, Ottawa 34, Southwestern 12 in our women's contest. Reminder, we'll have our men's contest to follow at the conclusion of this one, scheduled for 7 p.m. Love to have you in Wilson Fieldhouse for that one, as the Braves will take on what I believe, Bruce, probably the hottest team in the KCAC right now in Southwestern. You can't really fight that, as Southwestern knocking off the number 4 team in the country on Saturday in overtime in Oklahoma West.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Like we talked about, last week, during the last Braves game, was that, Oklahoma Westland, Southwestern, this stretch for all 3 programs are tough nights out. And just like we thought, Southwestern being a little bit more athletic probably than Oklahoma Westland, was able to pull off the big win. And hats off to Coach O'Brien, his staff, and Southwestern for the big win.
Well, and they've also been playing with less than a full roster. I've only had 8 or 9 guys during this whole stretch, so credit to Coach O'Brien, which there's a lot of storylines tonight. Of course, Ottawa has beat Southwestern the last 3 years inside Wilson Fieldhouse. But Coach O'Brien, with a win tonight, based off what I have read on their website, would be looking at win number 300 tonight with a victory.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
So based off what they have in the pregame media guide for the year, it says he's 15 wins shy of hitting 300. So they have 14 wins on the year. I assume it's 15. If someone wants to tweet us something different, I'd gladly like to hear it. But a lot of storylines. The Southwestern team probably going to be in the top 25 later this week. But as we look at scores on the women's side currently, York and St. Mary playing a close one in Leavenworth. Spires leading the Panthers 66-60, 14 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Early on in the first quarter, a little bit of surprise. Avila on top of Bethel 18-4. I only say it's a surprise because of how well Bethel played the other night. A big win over Kansas Wesleyan where they dominated the Coyotes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's KCAC basketball. Teams in the middle just on any given night can get going, and it's all about matchups. So that most of the time, sometimes there's tough matchups when you play K-Dub and the style of basketball that they play. Bethel, hats off to Coach there in their program for having a big win there against Cade Up.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll look at first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Today on Hey Culligan's Smart Home, Smarter Water Softener, here's Kevin.
Hey Culligan, can a smart water softener lift those heavy salt bags for me?
Kevin, it can.
Wait, it can?
Yup, the smart high-efficiency water softener from Culligan can alert your dealer when the salt needs to be replaced, and they'll do it for you, so your water stays soft and you stay away from lifting the bags.
I mean, I could lift them if I wanted.
No judgment here, Kevin. We're happy to do it, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com. Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Man, I slept.
New ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep is made for people who are tired of being tired.
I've never slept like this before. I've never woken up like this before.
A melatonin-free sleep aid made with a botanical blend that contains clinically studied and effective valerian root, hops, and passion flower, shown to help promote better restorative sleep. ZQuil Pure Z's Restorative Herbal Sleep. Sleep this good, feel this good. Available at retailers near you.
BC Powder knows life pushes us to the max. Work to the max. Family to the max. It can all mean pain to the max. So BC introduces new BC Max Strength. New BC Max relieves tough headaches and body pain at the speed of powder. Nothing stronger on pain without a prescription. Pain to the max? New BC Max. In a great tasting lemonade flavor.
At the half, Ottawa leads Southwestern 34-12 as we are inside Wilson Fieldhouse. As we'll look at the first half stats. Leading scorer for Southwestern, Sydney Dennis on 3 of 5 shooting. 6 points for her to go along with 4 boards. Alsup finished with 4 on 2 of 5 shooting along with 2 assists. Bonet Thomas, 2 points for Southwestern, who in that first half shot just 25%, Bruce, and only attempted 2 threes. Had some good looks around the rim, just couldn't get anything to drop.
You're exactly right. I mean, shots are going to be there, but you gotta be ready to take them and knock those down. So they just gotta keep that ball moving to continue to get great opportunities.
Leading scorer for OU Kinesia Payne, 10 points and 9 rebounds for Payne, all 10 of those coming in the first quarter. Simone Roland, in her first action of the season, comes up with 9 points, 3 of 4 from 3. Liz Vaughn with 5. Jordan Bianco with 4. Brooke Spraggins, Haley Franklin, and Maya Marlette all with 2 for OU, as the Braves 48% from the floor on the year, average just 39% from the field, 4 of 10 from 3 at 40%, and 6 of 12 from the free throw line. They did turn over Southwestern 15 times, resulting in 14 points, as Ottawa continuing to do what they've done so well this year, Bruce, getting in the steal category. They've already got 8, average 10 on the year. That's second in the KCAC.
Yeah, and they got 14 points, off of those turnovers. So Braves are creating, majority of their points on their defense, and that's always a recipe for success.
We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. When we come back at the start of the second half, you're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Today on Hey Culligan's Smart Home, Smarter Water Softener, here's Kevin.
Hey, Culligan, can a smart water softener lift those heavy salt bags for me?
Kevin, it can.
Wait, it can?
Yep, the smart high-efficiency water softener from Culligan can alert your dealer when the salt needs to be replaced, and they'll do it for you, so your water stays soft and you stay away from lifting the bags.
I mean, I could lift them if I wanted.
No judgment here, Kevin. We're happy to do it, and we're already on the way. Let us help you out with a free in-home water test with the local Culligan water expert at Culligan.com.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Get set for the second half, Bruce. What are kind of your keys? Ottawa has to realize, Thursday night you go to Sterling. It's not saying in any case that you're going to lose that game, but you got to work on some things considering you haven't played a game since December 13th, and you have that in front of you in just a couple days.
Yeah, I think Southwestern's going to continue to come out here, mix up their defenses. That's what they're going to see against Sterling. Is those mixing of the defense, man and zone, and some trapping. So working on coming out and executing offensively, taking care of the basketball, and staying true to who they are, trust their sets, and continue to get those assists and make buckets offensively.
Southwestern will also be taking on Sterling, but it'll be on Saturday, so they get a break on Thursday after playing they played 3 games last week. Inbound finds Vaughn at the free throw line. She turns around, hums it to Payne, and she's got 12 just like that. I think Dennis might have been caught sleeping, and Kinesia Payne continues to build on her good start, and a quick whistle and a jump ball, and it'll be possession arrow over to Southwestern.
Yeah, great first possession there by the Braves. You always want to win that first 2-3 minutes, and the Braves came back to what got them going in the first half, and that's Kinesia Payne.
Braves have tied their largest lead of the game, up by 24, 36-12. Anderson goes baseline, goes right by Simons. Shot blocked by Jaleesa, and the loose ball picked up by Liz. Liz crosses over Anderson, gets to the free throw, or picks up to the three-point line. They're going to go down low to Payne. Again, left-hand layup as Payne did a good job of clearing out some space, Bruce, on that right block in an easy lane, and Ottawa goes up by 26.
Yeah, another good find there by Vaughn. Did a great job against the press to come to that jump stop.
Another loose ball in midcourt, and we're going to get another, I believe, jump ball, which will give OU possession.
Well, the Braves are coming out here with some intensity and fire and just having fun. Bench is going right now, sharing the basketball. 2 buckets that were assisted by Vaughn.
9 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the third. Ottawa 38, Southwestern 12. Again, down low, they'll go to Payne. Double clutch layups, good, and the foul. For some reason, Southwestern had switched. Choate had come over. Dennis came out to defend Vaughn, and that's an easy mismatch for Kinesia Payne, who builds on her big night. She's got 16 with a chance to get to 17.
Yep, it's that broke. Don't fix it right now. So keep feeding Payne there in the middle. Vaughn doing a great job attacking the middle of that defense, and Payne is coming out and having a great night.
41-12 Braves. What a response, as Ottawa unfortunately had to forfeit the game last week against Oklahoma Wesleyan. They knew they needed this one tonight. Ball's tipped out of play as it caroms off of the scorer's table. Eight minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the third. Braves up 41-12. Alsup left side, Anderson, Ottawa into a 2-3 zone. Anderson floats and throws up a shot and draws a foul from the left side on a runner. And she's going to shoot free throws.
Yeah, Mountain here, don't need to try to win it back here on one possession every single time down the floor. They just need to continue to execute their offense. Brazier looks like they're going to come out and change your defenses as well. Like you said, come out and work on some things. They've been playing man here all the first half. And so they're going to have to be able to adjust to the change of defenses here by the breaks.
Second free throw good. First point for the Builders in the second half. That was the first 2 free throws of the game for SC. Braves trying to break the trap, and they do. They find Simons in the corner. She'll shoot the triple. Yes. Oh, they say foot on the line on the far side. But Ottawa goes up by 30. Middle of the floor to Choate. Braves pressure, forcing Southwestern to hurry into the front court. Anderson to the elbow. Right side Choate. She'll pump fake the 3. Trying to go to Dennis. Instead goes with the bounce pass to Anderson. She tries to drive through a double team, and a late whistle and a foul called on Ottawa. Goes on Franklin, and that's probably one that was going to go the other way till Franklin got her hands on the arms of Anderson.
It may have been a travel first before the foul. There definitely was some contact there, but it looked like Anderson may have traveled before the shot attempt.
And a sub 4, they're going to get 3 subs in for the Builders, and one of those 3 entering for the first time, number 14, Chris Hyman, a 5'4" freshman from Centralia, Missouri, a transfer from Iowa Wesleyan. Anderson makes the first. She now has 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Second for Anderson, good. 43-15 lead for OU. 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third. We'll leave it with Bianco at midcourt. Jordan sidesteps. She'll go to Vaughn at the free throw line as Ottawa trying to post up with Payne. Going to hand it off to Franklin. She'll look to attack, steps through, and the runner is no good, but called for the travel first. She just kind of got caught in no man's land.
Yep. Good defense there by Southwestern to beat her to the spot to force the travel.
Hyman picks up her dribble, goes back up top for Alsup. It's Bianco trying to guard her the whole length of the floor. Hyman, right side Anderson. Gonna go down low to Thomas. Free throw line for Wynn. Anderson wants to attack, gets in the lane through the contact again. Bianco had the loose ball, but steps out of bounds with 6 on the shot clock. They say she never had full possession. It'll be inbound on the baseline by the Builders. We'll go to Thomas on the inbound. Great seal inside, easy layup, and the foul for Vonne Thomas. And Simons that time, I don't think she was expecting Thomas to kind of stay on that block. I maybe expecting her to go in the corner, but just was able to front her.
Right. When you play that zone baseline out of bounds offensively, you just got to find the gaps. Thomas did a great job of getting that inside position on Simons.
Unable to finish the three-point play is Thomas. On the other end, Vaughn just dribbles 89 feet, hands it off the Payne, and lays it in.
That's Vaughn is going for some double digits in assists here in the paint.
Liz up to 7 assists. Thomas up top, Anderson. Win. Right side, Alsup. It'll be a 2 if it goes. It doesn't. Rebound by Simons. As Bianco into the front court. Jordan, right wing. Crossover dribble. Works back to the middle of the floor. And she'll hang on to it as she stands on the arrowhead just behind the volleyball line. Bounce pass to Vaughn. Top of the key. Down low to Payne. Payne off the glass this time a little strong. Rebound by Southwestern. Loose balls taken away by Franklin. Haley trying to go 1-on-3. Haley in the lane. Layup's good.
Well, that's going to be tough for anyone to stop here in this league. When Franklin gets ahead of you like that, she does a great job of being patient with the 1-2 step and the right-hand finish.
Hyman pump fakes the 3, then she'll work right side. Anderson looks to attack in the lane, runs into Payne. Loose ball picked up by Vaughn. Vaughn to Franklin. Right hand double clutch layup. She's hit hard by Wynn, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. I think Liz maybe mentioning to Haley maybe a little farther out wide than she needed to be there. She brings that in a little bit, maybe able to finish.
Right. And, you know, Haley doesn't like to go to that left hand, too often. So, if a senior come over to me, it's probably, hey, ball fake, power dribble, come back to that right hand on the opposite side.
Free throw good for Franklin. Haley at 64% on the year. And currently right now, Bruce, have to say, we're going to find herself on the all-freshman team at the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. She has done a great job of inserting herself into the KCAC and should be there on that all-freshman team, hopefully there at the end of the season.
1 of 2 for Franklin. Ottawa leads 48-17 as they go up by 31. Thomas wants a deep 3 off the front rim. Rebound by Liz. Going the other way, has 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists. Here's Franklin in the lane through the contact off the glass. Comes up short. Rebound by Southwestern. Hyman has it. Ball's loose, and then stepping out of bounds. No, they're going to call the foul on OU.
Did a foul or did he point? We had one official.
Oh, no, she did step out of bounds. I was looking at official on the near side that I thought heard the whistle, but it was the one at midcourt, so it is OU possession. And a turnover on the Builders. They're 19. Bianco inbounds to Haley. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third. Ottawa 48, Southwestern 17. Haley inside, gets in the lane, throws up a shot. It goes again, and another and one opportunity for Haley Franklin. She'll extend the OU lead to 50-17.
Yeah, she's just a tough guard when she, gets so deep there in the paint. She's just so patient, with her 1-2 step around the basket and has decent strength to play through that contact.
3-point play completed as Ottawa goes up 51-17. Bianco again able to get a hand on a loose ball. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Southwestern. 51-17 Braves. Roland comes in for the first time in the second half for Haley Franklin. Franklin up to 8 points. She's had 6 in the second half. On with that inbound, knocks it back out of play. And afterwards, chuckling about it a little bit, telling herself maybe I should grab that one next time instead of punching it out of play. Simone Roland couldn't keep her chuckle to herself either. Choate, bounce pass to Thomas. She'll go baseline. Good kick in the corner. Thomas for 3. It's an air ball. Goes off the hands of Choate. She'll track it down in the corner. And then Bianco knocks it out of play into the Southwestern bench with 12 on the shot clock for the Builders. Into the game for the first time in the second half will be Amir Lowe. She comes in for Bianco. Choate gets the inbound. Roland runs into her. I think her teammate might have run into her as well. Still trying to find Alsup. Ball's tipped into the hands of Wynn. Back to Alsup inside through the contact. A blocking foul as Roland hits the deck. And now it's up to the free throw line. Southwestern, who did not attempt a free throw in the first half, is about to attempt number 6 and 7 in the quarter.
Yeah, they've done a better job of attacking the rim and being aggressive here in the second half here. We're trying to get to the free throw line. They need to do that to get some points here on the board.
Free throw good for Alsup. For Roland, her first personal, 14 foul on the Braves. Second one in and out, loose ball picked up by Roland in the far corner. She'll go back to Amir Lowe. Lowe back to Roland. Ottawa leading 51-18. 4:47 to go in the third. Roland to Spraggins. She wants to go on the attack, loses the handle, taken away by Thomas as Choate ends up taking the loose ball. Alsup to the left block, spins back into the lane. turns, looking to face up, throws up a wild shot, and she's going to go to the foul line. She did a nice job staying on that pivot foot and got Roland to catch her on the arm.
Yeah. She might have drug it a little bit to get that third step in there, but officials saw it a little differently.
Free throw good for Alsop. On the season, 86% free throw shooter. She'll make both. She is 3 of 4 on the evening. Ottawa leading 51-20. 4:22 left in the third. Bounce pass right side, finds Lowe. Off the screen, Spraggins. She'll pump fake the three, left side Roland. Down low, they'll go to Vaughn, but it's taken away by Southwestern as Wynn had it. That ball's tipped in there, taken away by Bankett. Kennedy inside, step through, and then she's wrapped up by a Builder defender, and she's going to shoot free throws.
Coach Scott's not happy about the non-call there on Vaughn coming across the lane. Braves defense continues to do a good job forcing another turnover against the Builders, which I think that has bumped them to 20.
Bankett makes the first free throw, but yeah, it has been very difficult for Southwestern tonight offensively to deal with Ottawa's pressure, whether it's on the full court or in the half court where they've run some nice trap sets.
Yes.
Both free throws good. Ottawa's lead up to 33, 53-20. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Anderson, Ottawa back into the 2-3 zone, finds Choate left wing. Up top to Klimkowski, left side, Choate. And she will go to Klimkowski. Right wing, Alsop with a runner, good. That's a tough shot from 18 feet. And she started to warm up. Now the leading scorer with 9.
Yeah. Honestly, offensively, Alsop should, being the free throw shooter she is, she needs to look to rip through and put it on the floor too.
Braves go down low to Vaughn, working on the double team, fouled by Klimkowski. And Klimkowski was actually turned away from Vaughn when she got that pass inside. And all she could do was foul her. Seen a lot of free throws tonight. Ottawa has attempted 18. Southwestern has attempted 9, but all 9 of those in the second half.
Right.
Vaughn's free throw not going to go. Ottawa 11 of 19 from the foul line. Second one for Liz is good. Vaughn 6 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. She has done it all tonight for OU. They lead at 54-22. She'll get a breather as Amaya Marlette comes into the game. With 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third, with both teams in the bonus. Been a lot of free throws in this third quarter.
Yeah, it's slowed the game down here just a little bit.
Choate, hesitation, right side Klimkowski. Left side Alsop in the corner, Choate. Back to Alsop with 9 on the shot clock. Alsop, nice fancy dribbling, dribbles behind her back, balls loose, players hit the deck. Klimkowski picks up the loose ball. Her runner off the back rim, no good. Rebound by Bankett. They'll go the other way. Amir Lowe all alone inside. Finds Kennedy Bankett, right hand layup good. It was Spraggins on that outlet pass that sprung OU. Lowe found herself nowhere to go. And a timeout called by Southwestern as Ottawa leads 56-22 over the Builders. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com. The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Welcome back. Ottawa leading Southwestern 56-22, Bruce. And again, the turnovers. They've turned over the Builders 20 times, and Ottawa's outscored Southwestern 22-10 in the third to extend that lead to out by as many as 34.
Yeah, 25 points off a turnover is just huge. That's really tough for any team to recover from, especially when you're struggling offensively. So the Braves got to continue to play this great defense and just finish this game out.
2 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the third. 56-22 Braves. Ottawa getting some subs in. We'll see Janiah Hendricks in. I mentioned Brooke Spraggins into the game as well. Baseline for Southwestern's Alsop. She finds Choate. Three-pointer for Choate on the way in and out. And the smallest player on the floor, Janiah Hendricks, picks up the loose ball, but she is in trouble. Asking someone to come and get it. It'll go to Marlette. Ottawa has 4 seconds across the timeline, and she'll do it with 1 second. Right side pass. Roland again for three. This one rattles in and out. My goodness, she is, after hitting that first one, there is no, I guess, angst in taking those threes right now for her.
Oh.
Foul called inside, and I think Marlette is going to be the one that'll shoot free throws, as she had 2 Southwestern players on her back. Foul called on Alsop, her third, team's 5th, as both teams in the bonus for the remainder. Hendricks actually came into the game for Kennedy Bankett. On the floor right now, Marlette, Spraggins, Hendricks, Lowe, and Roland. Free throw good for Marlette. One thing I like about her at the free throw line, Bruce, is there's no wasted movement. She gets right to it, takes a couple bounces and right to it.
Right. Keep it simple.
Hits both. It's 58-22 Braves, 36-point advantage for OU. Minute 40 remaining in the third. Ottawa's outscored Southwestern 24-10 in the third. Anderson inside through the contact. That's got to be a travel. Just a little shuffle there at the end, kind of waiting for a whistle on the contact.
Yeah. Southwestern just continues to struggle here offensively, and the turnovers are just continuing to add up.
Hendricks finds Low. Pass was tipped. And then she's going to throw one into the student section, trying to find Roland. Braves with 12 turnovers. They've only had, let's see, at the break, they had 8 turnovers, so 4 here in the third, which is still well below their season average of 18 per game. That's 10th in the conference. Anderson right side, 1:13 to go in the third. Right wing, Klimkowski for 3, bounces off the backboard, long rebound finds Choate, and Anderson, or make that Thomas, who comes away with the offensive rebound. She's hit on the arm, and she went to put it back in.
It looked like Marlette got her with the body there.
First free throw for Thomas, good. Bonet Thomas, 60% free throw shooter. She has 5 points. Make it 6 as she makes both. One player we haven't seen, Bruce, much in this third quarter is Sydney Dennis.
Right.
As she picked up, she only has 1 foul, so it's interesting. Haven't seen a whole lot of her in the third. Back to the pressure. As Ottawa does break it, they're trying to find Marlette down low. Her layup hits the bottom of the rim, and the rebound to Southwestern. 53 seconds to go in the third. 58-24 OU. They'll kick it in the corner. Klimkowski for 3. It's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds off of Southwestern. The sub for OU, that's going to be Randria Gamble, number 32, the 5'6" sophomore from Miramar, Florida. Ottawa continue to go deep into the bench, trying to save some legs for Thursday and Saturday. Hendricks, nice pass to find Marlette, and she'll slow it back up to Lowe. And hands it back to Hendricks with 15 on the shot clock. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Ottawa 58-24. Again, a three-pointer backed off the backboard as that one came off the hands of Roland. Southwestern can take the final shot. Builders with it in the right corner. They go down low to Thomas. She backs in, kicks it in the corner to Alsop for three, all alone, off the mark. Still 5 seconds remaining, and it'll be a whistle and another foul with 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And it'll be Roland to shoot the free throws.
Yeah, tough foul there by the Builders. 4 seconds left here. Braves being in the bonus. One that she want to, foul in the backcourt with just 4 seconds left. Let's send the Braves to the free throw line.
Roland trying to go into double figures, and she will. 10 points for Simone Roland. First game of the year for her. And she has come up big with 10 points so far. On 3 of 6 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3. The second free throw off the mark. Rebound by Southwestern, thrown back into play. Lowe trying to get something off to finish the quarter. She can't. And Ottawa takes a 59-24 lead into the fourth quarter inside Wilson Fieldhouse. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
This whole wall needs to be shelving, too. This is a focal point in our restaurant.
Leilani's new restaurant will have the largest wine cellar in the city. She needs a robust sommelier with notes of procurement manager.
3 sections for France? I mean, this is the biggest...
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Instant Match instantly connects you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your sponsored job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
At the end of the third quarter, Ottawa leads at 59-24 over Southwestern going to the fourth, and it's been tough for the Builders tonight, Bruce. Just 8 of 38 for 21%, 0 of 7 from 3. They are 8 of 11 from the free throw line, but when you turn it over 22 times, you really eliminate how many possessions you get on the offensive end.
Yeah, those empty possessions are crucial. When you are looking to, claw your way back into the game and you're struggling to score offensively, they did a great job of getting to the free throw line there in the third quarter. That is something the Builders are going to have to continue to do here in the fourth to claw out some points.
Inbound to Alsop, off the hands of Hyman. Left side, Klimkowski in the corner to Hyman. Ottawa sends the same 5 out there to start the fourth. They'll go down low to Dennis. Braves try to double team, forces the kick out. Jumper in the corner, no. Rebound pulled down by OU. It's going to be Roland. She wants to go the length of the floor, throws up a layup that comes up well short. Rebound by Southwestern and Klimkowski. For the Braves, it's Marlette, Roland, Hendricks, Gamble, and Lowe to start the fourth. Dennis is back out there for Southwestern. Choate in the corner, down low to Dennis. Marlette trying everything she can, and it's going to be a traveling violation on Sydney Dennis. Thought it was an and one.
Yeah, Marlette came down with a late reach in, but not before Dennis traveled. She did shuffle those feet just a little bit there. Good job by the officials calling that one.
Hendricks bounce pass right side to Lowe. Back up top to Hendricks. She'll swing it left side for Roland. She's just going to let it fire again. Off the mark. Rebound by Southwestern. Roland making the most of her opportunity tonight. Got another decent open look. Dennis goes baseline and then throws it away as she goes out of bounds. Trying to go 1-on-3 that time against OU defensively. .8:54 remaining. Braves 59, Builders 24. Left side pass to Roland. They'll go to the free throw line to Marlette. Left side to Roland again to Gamble. Up top to Nia Hendricks, straightaway 3. It's long, and the rebound to Amir Lowe. She'll look to go inside the lane, then back up top to Hendricks to reset. Dribbling through the runner off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Lowe, and she'll shoot free throws off the miss from Roland. As Ottawa leads by 35.
Yeah, great J up there by the Braves on the offensive rebound. Low displaying some great hustle, did a great job of kicking it back out there. You got to waste some clock here with the lead. Continue to kick it out, work on some things offensively. Braves hustling. Low gets some more hustle point opportunities here by getting herself to the free throw line.
Low's first free throw, good. 5.9 points per game for her coming into the evening. That's her first points of tonight. Her second is up and good. Gives Ottawa their largest lead, up by 37. 8:22 to go in the fourth. Dennis in the post, can't get it to her. They go to Choate, left wing. Hyman to the free throw line, down low for Klimkowski. Ball's on the deck again. Players all over the place. Hyman with 10 on the shot clock in the corner. Three-pointer from Klimkowski off the front rim. Offensive rebound put back by Choate is good. Ottawa not boxing out on that one, Bruce. Just allowed Choate to walk right in and lay it in.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I mean, with Southwestern struggling to score, those offensive opportunities are there. They've got to take advantage of those as well.
Marlette, right side Hendricks. She takes a side step, takes the jumper, good for Janiyah Hendricks. Just never in a hurry. Really enjoy watching her shoot. She gets on the score sheet. Hyman in the corner for Klimkowski. Back to Hyman. Down low, they'll go to Dennis. Ottawa basically trying to collapse the entire team, as I think if you stack three Ottawa players right now, might not be 6'1" in some cases.
Right.
They've got a lot of guards out there. But Dennis does finish at 63-28 OU. Great pass to Guzman for three off the side rim. No. Rebound by Choate. A side pass. Three-pointer on the way on the wing off the side rim. Rebound by Amir Lowe. 7 minutes to play. Ottawa up 63-28. Guzman to the elbow. Finds to Hendricks. Wide open for three. It's off the front rim. No good. Rebound by Dennis. Hyman will bring it up herself. Right side pass Klimkowski, and we'll get a timeout from Southwestern with 6 minutes and 43 seconds to play, and Ottawa leading 63-28. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
KOFO Radio in Ottawa is looking for just the right person to join our marketing department. The right person might have a background in business-to-business sales, will be outgoing, upbeat, a team player, and eager to learn. We'll give you the time-tested and proven tools and training to help you be successful. You supply the positive attitude, drive, and hard work. Send your resume to KOFO@KOFO.com or drop it by the KOFO studios at 320 East Radio Road, Ottawa, Kansas, during regular business hours. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
Ottawa leading Southwestern 63-28 with 6:43 remaining. We'll take a look at other scores in the KCAC. Not a lot of games nationally tonight. KCAC, one of the few that is playing on Monday. Avila on top of Bethel 38-22. Final in Leavenworth, St. Mary 66, York 60. Kansas Wesleyan leading Friends with 4:28 to go in the second, 26-24. Sterling in a close one so far with Oklahoma Wesleyan. It's 36-29 as that one in Sterling tonight. So that'll be interesting to see. Ottawa will be taking on number 9 Sterling on Thursday, making that long bus trip you've made several times in your career, Bruce, out to wonderful Sterling, Kansas.
Yes, and that is a very, very long trip. So have fun on with that one.
Well, credit to them. They've done some nice things with the Gleason Center recently.
Yes, they have.
Right side pass, Alsup, down low to Dennis. Great seal inside. The help came a little late. And a whistle and a foul called on the newest Brave to enter. Because my sheet has basically been wasted now. I don't think I have much room. It's going to be Carly Fadre, number 5, the 5'7" freshman from El Dorado, Kansas.
Yeah.
Dennis will shoot 2.
And, good little inside win there for the Builders. coming out of that timeout as a coach, when your team is struggling, you just want to go out there and see your kids execute and be coachable. Great job there by Coach Corley and her group to come out and execute a play that she drew up there in that timeout.
Corley, a graduate from Southwestern in her 7th season. Both free throws off the mark for Dennis. Both of them looked really good. Just caught that back rim a little strong. Fadre left side to Lowe. Back up top to Hendricks. 6:17 to play. Braves in control. 63-28. Guzman on the right wing. Looks to go baseline. Has it ripped away, but a whistle and a foul called on the Builders. That's team foul number 2. And if that's on Alsup, it is. It's her 4th. Reminder, we do have game number 2 to follow at 7 o'clock. But with the amount of fouls we've seen tonight, it might start at 7:30. Guzman, right corner. Looks to go baseline, picks up her dribble, skip pass to Gamble. Gamble rises up, her jumper off the front rim, no good. And elevation there from Gamble, who's also going to be playing flag football here in a few weeks after basketball season ends. And Dennis back to the free throw line right now. Ottawa asking a lot of Carly Fadre in there as also another flag football player, if I'm not mistaken. Fadre at 5'7".
I think she's track.
Oh, no, track. Yeah. My apologies.
Yep. She's track. So
I'm thinking of Courtney Willie from last year.
Courtney Willie from last year.
Yes,
yep.
That's
full-time flag football now. So full-time flag football.
I mean, which worked out nicely for Jennifer Anthony after she made her way over to flag football last year. So big things happening on campus this week. Free throw good for Dennis. Everyone back on campus today, day 1. It's a 63-29 lead for OU. Hopefully as practices wrap up for the 7 o'clock start, we can get some more people into the building. Hendricks bounce pass to Fadre. Great ball movement from this group that's on the floor right now, but I guess you could expect that out of guards. Guzman pump fakes, brings it back up top. Left side low to the free throw line. Right side, Hendricks for a 3. Open, she hits it.
Great team basketball, just like you just said. Great ball movement, inside, outside, and Hendricks does a great job of knocking down a wide open 3.
5th three-pointer for OU. They're 5 of 17 on the night. They lead at 66-29. Pass inside to Dennis, throws up a wild shot. Offensive rebound by Klimkowski, and a foul called on Ottawa with 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the 4th. That's team foul number 3. Goes on Gamble, her first personal.
Good job by Klimkowski, just dive in there for that offensive rebound. That's
right now, if I'm a builder, I'm going right at those offensive boards as Ottawa with a little smaller lineup. Klimkowski hits the jumper from 18 feet. 66-31 OU. There's 5 minutes to go. Guzman right side, Hendricks. Finds Fadre, but it goes through her hands and a turnover. Going the other way is Klimkowski. Klimkowski lets 3 Braves go by her. Gets her own rebound, put back no good. Gets another offensive board. As there are players everywhere right now, it'll be a jump ball in possession of OU.
4.5 minutes left here in this game. Both teams getting after it.
Everyone wants an opportunity to get out there and make some plays. Sub for Southwestern, we'll see number 4, Samantha Smith. 5'5" sophomore from Naples, Texas. Four minutes and 28 seconds to go. Ottawa leading 66-31. Back to the zone from the Builders. Guzman takes over at the point, left side. Now back to Guzman, inside to Fadre. Back up top to Guzman. She'll attack left wing, spins back to her right side with the right-hand dribble. Bounce past Hendricks into the corner. Good look inside to Gamble, but it's taken away by Dennis. And a turnover on OU. That's their 13th of the night. Alsup runs right into Alyssa Guzman. They're going to throw it out to Hendricks in transition. Janiyah picks up her dribble, is in trouble. Finds Gamble. She'll shoot the elbow jumper halfway down. It's good. Hits side rim backboard and falls. As Ottawa lead 68-31, 3:45 to play in the 4th.
Yeah, Gamble puts great arch on that shot. Touched everything and goes down.
Three-pointer in the corner, good. As knocking that one down was Hyman. And that is Southwestern's first three of the night. They're now 1 of 10. Bounce pass to Fadre, taken away by Hyman. Hyman in the lane to Dennis. She'll step through, layup good in the foul. Team foul number 4 on OU. There's not a lot you can do to stop it right now. And a timeout called by Southwestern with 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go, and Ottawa leading 68-36, a 32nd timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Ottawa leading 68-36 over Southwestern, and Ottawa tonight 47% from the floor. They're 23 of 48. Bench scoring has been massive, 29-9 in favor of OU, and points in the paint 28-16.
Yeah, the Braves are doing a little bit of everything here this evening. A little offense, a little defense, some rebounding, forcing turnovers, get to the free throw line, and knocking down a few threes. So good night for the Braves.
One more upcoming for Dennis. And their officials signaled 2 free throws, and Dennis was the only one who knew. There's an and one potential for Sydney Dennis. They counted the basket on the scoreboard.
Yep, counted the basket. She got the free throw off. The stop play.
So they're just going to give Southwestern possession.
Yep.
In that case, you can't reshoot that, Bruce.
Nope. You cannot reshoot the attempt. They stopped play. Southwestern had possession, so if anyone should be upset, it's Coach Corley, because they did stop play. But he gave the wrong signal. Right decision, just to jump it up, play on.
Sub for Southwestern, we'll see Ayanna Brandon, a 5'8 junior from Port Arthur, Texas. Three-pointer from Klimkowski. It's off the front rim, rebound by Gamble. Make that to Hendricks. Right side pass to Fadre. Ball's loose, she'll pick it up. And then Hendricks does a really good job to keep it alive, but finds Alsop instead on the turnover. Alsop in the lane, goes right by Roland, and a layup for Southwestern. It's 68-38 OU with 2:52 to play. But Ottawa, who needed this one tonight to stay in the running for the KCAC tournament, as they find themselves 2 spots out in 10th place. Roland back up top to Hendricks. Right side Fadre, she'll shoot the corner jumper just off the front rim, no good. Rebound by the Builders.
Yes, good look there by Carly.
Pass in the corner to Klimkowski. Up top to Alsop. Left side Hyman. Hyman right hand dribble. 3-pointer on the way, halfway down and out. Offensive round put back by Alsop, no. And her and Gamble fight for the offensive board, and it goes out of bounds off of OU. That 3 from the Builders came from Samantha Smith. It'll be a possession for the Builders with 2:05 remaining on the baseline. Alsop will inbound. Finds Smith left corner. And they'll come back up and reset as we hit the 2-minute mark in the fourth. Alsop's jumper from the elbow, good.
Yes, Alsop has finished this game here strong, doing a great job offensively and defensively.
She's got 13, and it's going to be a layup for Guzman, just a little strong. As she actually took that ball and went all the way down to the other end of the floor.
Right.
Just kind of ran into a stone wall there of defenders. Goes out of play off of OU.
Well, she did what she needed to do, but in those situations, sometimes, pulling it out, run a little offense, run a little clock, is probably what Coach wanted.
Left-hand dribble. They'll find Hyman. Right side, Klimkowski. She gets in the lane, picks up a dribble, bounce pass in the corner. Smith for three, off the side rim, no good. Rebound by Hendricks. Hendricks gonna find Guzman all alone. Right hand layup, no. Goes out of bounds off of OU. Guzman tried a little Euro step there, just tried to stretch it out, picked up her dribble a little early.
Yeah. Be patient. Like we talked about a few weeks ago, those wide open layups are most of the time the most difficult.
Minute and 10 to go, 68-40. Hyman in the lane. Bounce pass in the corner for Smith. Ball's loose. Hendricks just going to take it the other way for OU. Janaya in the lane. Right-hand layup goes. Ottawa leading 70-40. 57 seconds remain. Bounce pass left side, Hyman. Looking in left side, they go to Smith. Set a screen for her. Right side, Alsop. She'll shoot the three. Off the side rim, no good. Rebound knocked out of play by OU. It'll stay with the Builders. 70-40 Braves. Smith between the circles. Lemkowski bounce pass inside. Ball is they're going to be a jump ball with 12 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be OU possession anyways. End of the game for Southwestern. Urquhart. .34 seconds to go. Ottawa can run this thing under 4 or 5 seconds. See if they take a shot or not. But Ottawa going to pick up win number 6 and pick up their 4th KCAC win of the year to go to 4-8. Pass taken away by Urquhart. All the way inside, left-hand layup goes with 16.2. Ten seconds to go, Bruce, but a big win for the Braves after not playing since December 13th. And some momentum as they will look to head to Sterling on Thursday to take on number 9 Sterling.
You're exactly right. You know, Braves being off for a week, coming out of COVID protocols, and get a big win here at home, get a little momentum built to take on the Sterling Warriors.
70-42, your final score. Braves win it as they go to 6-10 overall on the year and 4-8 in the KCAC. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Equal housing lender.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa defeats Southwestern 70-42 as we are now joined by head coach Tarnisha Scott. Coach, what a start for your team tonight. After not playing since December 13th, they've had to deal with COVID issues over the last week. You had to feel really good to see your team get off to a really good start early on.
Yeah, it did. I mean, we haven't played in almost a month, so it was a bit nerve-wracking kind of going into this first game after so much time off. But thank goodness we could play it at home.
Early on, Kinesia Payne, 10 points in that first quarter. You knew it was going to come down to her matchup with Sydney Dennis, and she really got your team off to a great start.
Yeah, Sydney Dennis is a very dominant post player. I mean, so we talked about it obviously in practice and just really talking about getting it done in the defensive end first. And I thought that we did that coming out of the gate. I think the first quarter we held them to 4 points. So I think that if our defense is good, I think that it'll be a good night for us.
Another player that we haven't seen all year, Simone Roland, comes out, scores 9 points in that first quarter. Got to be nice to add another sharpshooter to your group. Your team has really improved from three as this year has gone on.
Yeah, man. Simone, I'm excited to get her kind of going in the rotation. She's a tough kid. She plays extremely hard. Has a lot of different levels to her game. So I think that she'll be a good addition for us. And we just got to keep working. I'm impressed to see kind of, like you said, our improvement from the first half. And we just got to continue to build on it.
The other thing tonight was the ability to turn over the builders. You turned them over 28 times. But tonight you're able to convert those into points. Ended up with 31 points off of that. Felt like in a couple of those games down the stretch in the winter, you would come up with turnovers, just didn't result in points. Tonight, you took advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, we've just been talking about that. If we're going to be talking about defense, we have to convert those turnovers to points. We got to look to get downhill and play fast.
Coach, as we look towards Thursday, going to Sterling, played them really well in this building earlier this year. That scoreline doesn't really tell how close that game was. It was within 10 points really the whole way until their free throws went in at the end. It's a tough place to play out in Sterling, have the long bus ride. What are some of the things you're going to continue to work on as we head to Thursday?
I mean, we're going to have to defend. I mean, they're a team that scores the ball extremely well, you know. They look to play fast, so we got to get back in transition. You know, we got to look to contain all of their kids, really, but they have some key players that are scoring a lot of points for them. So I think that if we can go on the road and get stopped, I think it'll lead to some easy transition points for us.
Coach, we appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks so much for joining us.
All right, thank you.
We will go ahead and keep it here with Coach Bruce Tate as we go ahead and wrap this one up as we get you set for our men's contest here in just a little bit, Bruce. But you heard it from Coach. Haven't played in a month. Has to be, as she said, really happy with how they started and then the ability to finish things out and extend that lead late.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right. I mean, just, you know, when you come out of Christmas break, you just don't know how your kids are going to react. And, you know, them coming off the COVID protocols, not being able to get that first game in, they got a scrimmage in. You know, I thought this was a good opportunity to work on a different lineup, to work on different rotations. Get Simone Roland inserted into this lineup too as well for the second half of the season. She's shown that she's able to stretch the defense, so that will give the Braves another 3-point threat from deep.
As we look at final stats, Croatia Alsop leads the way for Southwestern with 13, Sydney Dennis with 11 in double figures. Kinesia Payne for OU, 19 points, 9 rebounds for her. Didn't play the entire fourth quarter. Simone Roland with 10 in her first action for OU. Haley Frankel with 8. Janai Hendricks with 7. Liz Vaughn with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Kennedy Bankett with 4. Amaya Marlette and Jordan Bianco also with 4. Other players scoring with 2. Brooke Spraggins, Jaleesa Simons, Amir Lowe, and Randria Gamble. And Bruce, before we finish it off here, how nice must it be knowing that you didn't really have to put in 30-plus minutes for a lot of your starters tonight and try and save that for Thursday?
Yeah, and that was key. And hopefully that was something that Coach Scott did talk about, playing the 3 games this week. To come out, jump on this team, and don't give them any confidence. I mean, we have seen that Southwestern is able to compete with some teams here in the league, but if you can put them away, team that's struggling to win games and close out some games, if you kill their confidence, then most likely you can put that game away. The Braves were able to do that here this evening.
Final score, OU 70, Southwestern 42. Ottawa back in action Thursday as the women will take on number 9 Sterling in Sterling, Kansas. That game scheduled for 6 p.m. We'll have pregame for you around 5:45. For Casey Weeder and Bruce Tate, we're going to wrap up our women's coverage. When we come back, it's pregame as the men play host to Southwestern. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.